Congratulations, you've made it through an entire Programming in Swift Fundamentals course. Good job. So when you started, you were only familiar with 5 core Swift concepts, and now you know way more than that. So at this point, you've got a really good understanding of the basics of programming in Swift, and you're ready to take out what you've learned and bring your app making skills to the next level. But before I wrap up, and to tell you where to go from here, I'd like to review a concept that's touched every aspect of Swift that you've learned so far, and that's style. Style, in programming, can be defined as a set of rules that help you make your code more consistent. Style can cover things like where to put your curly braces, how to name your properties and methods, and even how many tabs or spaces to indent. That's a big one. Programmers can get really opinionated about proper style, but most will tell you that the most important thing is consistency. So that's why at raywenderlich.com, the whole team has a coding style guide to follow when they create tutorials, books, or even videos. This style guide is stored in a public repository on GitHub, and I might be biased, but I strongly recommend that you check it out. So earlier in the course, I mentioned Apple's API guide, and that's also a really solid resource for learning about coding style. So with time and practice, you'll develop your own stylistic preferences. You'll start to create rules for yourself, and you'll eventually have your own style guide to follow. There is still a lot of Swift you can and should learn, but you can also get a lot done with the Swift you already know. So I recommend you put your new Swift coding skills to work and continue on to the next course in this learning path, your second iOS and Swift UI app. Now that course is included with your raywenderlich.com subscription, and it's been designed as a follow-up to this very course. In your second app, you'll build a checklists app, and you're going to learn all about working with lists, a fundamental skill for any iOS developer. So after that, there will be another Swift course waiting for you, Programming in Swift, Functions and Types. Now that second Swift course is going to give you a lot of in-depth coverage of functions as well as their close cousin, the closure. You're also going to learn a lot more about structures and classes, as well as 2 more named types, enumerations and protocols. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed learning to program in Swift with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.